This is going to be my video for week 30 of AmeriCorps NCCC. As you can see, we're back in Sacramento now. We just drove back today. Back in my dorm getting settled again, so it's going to be sweet to actually have more space than be in that little office room. Starting out from last Wednesday, we were working with RTP. We're doing a lot of landscaping for a guy who has a house in Daly City. We cleared out a lot of old bushes, and then we actually helped him clean out a lot of what was in his home. He had a lot of old books and stuff that we had to go through, and my team leader was insistent that we go through and recycle them. So we sat there for 5 hours looking at books, being like, recycle it, donate it, or throw it away. And most of the books were all recyclable or throw away because they were all old computer manuals, and they weren't really pertinent to today or relevant to today's computers. They're ancient. So we recycled a lot. We basically had a whole truck bed full of books. And 3 of us left and went and took them to the garbage, and they threw them all away because they couldn't recycle them at the place he found. So that was a fun thing that we did. He was a really nice old guy, though, that was there. He had a really nice house in Daly City. It had to be a multi-million dollar place. It was a split level, and there was 3 stories, and it was nice. But it was kind of falling apart. It stank because he's a hoarder. But that was Wednesday. And then Thursday we worked with RTP again. We all actually got split up, and I actually went to work on the AmeriCorps house that Rebuild Together has bought. And I spent the whole day in a 1.5 foot space, crawling around under the house, cutting out old metal pipes. So I had a metal electric sawzall that was cutting them all, and it was nice because I was there alone. I just had the supervisor from RTP, but none of the team was there. So it was a nice escape. But outside of that, it was a lot of work, and it was hot, and I was getting claustrophobic. The following day, Wednesday, we worked a half day. We worked with a lady who has kind of a hoarding problem too. And we've actually been working with her, and her house is kind of ran over the time frame of what they wanted. So we were kind of trying to wrap things up in that house, and we went with our supervisor, and she told us to move all these logs that were in the front yard to the corner next to the fence. So me and another girl were doing this, and then the son of the homeowner showed up and was getting mad at us because we weren't supposed to move those there, and blah, blah, blah. So he calls his mom, and his mom tells him to tell us to stop, so we stop. And then when she gets home, she's like, that's fine. So we got all stressed out because this kid was telling us not to do something, and then it was completely fine. It was irritating. Things we deal with in AmeriCorps NCCC. And then Saturday and Sunday, I did nothing. I relaxed. It was my weekend. And actually what I did was I played an old game called Toontown, which if you never played it, it's an old Disney game that was online. It's an MMO. And they actually have it online free now, and it used to be pay by month. So if you haven't tried it, go and try it. It's a little kid's game, but it's fun. Then Monday, we didn't really work. RTP had a little breakfast thing for us, and they had frappuccinos from Starbucks, and all kinds of fruit and yogurt and donuts and stuff. So we went and hung out with them, said our goodbyes. Then we went and did laundry and cleaned our housing and stuff because we moved out today, and today we drove back, and now we're back in Sacramento for transition. We'll be here till Thursday of next week, so yeah. So that's been the last week of AmeriCorps NCCC. If you like this video, please subscribe.